Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine when you couldn't explain what you saw out of the corner of your eye? Or maybe you felt inexplicably drawn to certain places or objects. There's a certain allure to the unknown, a pull towards the mystical that whispers in the quiet corners of our minds. Belief in the mystical can influence a person's character because such beliefs often shape the way they think and respond to situations in daily life. Here are some ways in which belief in the mystical can affect character. It can be a source of comfort, a beacon of hope, or even a source of paralyzing fear. In this exploration, we'll delve into the ways in which mystical beliefs leave their mark on us, shaping our perceptions, relationships, and ultimately, our very beings. Imagine a life where every decision, every chance encounter is already written in the stars. For some, this brings a sense of peace, a surrender to the grand tapestry of destiny. They move through the world with a quiet acceptance, believing their path is predetermined. But this acceptance can be a double-edged sword. If someone believes their failures and successes are preordained, where does that leave room for personal growth? The hunger to learn, to evolve as a person, might dwindle under the weight of predestined outcomes. It's a delicate dance between acceptance and ambition. Do we fight against the current, or do we allow ourselves to be swept away by the unseen hand guiding our lives? This surrender, while comforting to some, can lead to a life lived on the surface, never daring to delve into the depths of their own potential. The unknown can be a terrifying place. When we open ourselves to the possibility of unseen forces, we also open ourselves to the fear of what those forces might bring. Every creak in the floorboard, every whisper of wind, can morph into something sinister. This constant state of unease can cast a long shadow over a person's life. It can make them hesitant, afraid to take risks or chase their dreams. The fear of the unseen can become a prison, keeping them trapped in a cycle of anxiety and doubt. But fear, as crippling as it can also be a catalyst. It can push us to confront our deepest fears, to find strength in vulnerability. The question is, will we cower in the shadows, or will we find the courage to step into the light? Chapter 3. Embracing the unexplained. But belief in the mystical isn't always about fear and preordained paths. For many, it's a source of hope, a light in the darkness. When faced with the inexplicable, the unexplainable beauty of a double rainbow, or a chance encounter that feels destined, some find solace in the belief that a higher power is at work. This belief can be a source of immense strength, allowing them to weather life's storms with a sense of grace and resilience. It can fuel their optimism, their faith that even in the darkest of times, something miraculous might be just around the corner. It's a reminder that we are but small pieces in a vast and intricate universe, and sometimes the most extraordinary things happen when we least expect them. Chapter 4. The seductive lure of destiny. Imagine blaming the stars for a missed opportunity, or attributing a personal failing to a twist of fate. This is the danger of surrendering too fully to the mystical, the temptation to relinquish personal accountability. When we attribute everything to destiny, we risk becoming passive passengers in our own lives. The drive to work hard, to learn from our mistakes, can dwindle when we believe the course is already set. It's a dangerous game, this dance with destiny. We must ask ourselves, are we truly masters of our own fate, or are we simply puppets dancing on strings held by unseen forces? The answer, perhaps, lies somewhere in the balance. Chapter 5. Finding your tribe. Have you ever tried explaining a vivid dream, a feeling of déjà vu, to someone who just doesn't get it? Belief in the mystical can be a lonely road, especially in a world that often values logic and reason above all else. Those who find solace in the unexplained often gravitate towards each other, forming communities where their beliefs are not questioned but celebrated. These connections can be a lifeline, offering a sense of belonging and understanding. But it's also important to remember that not everyone shares our worldview. It's in these differences that we find opportunities for growth, for expanding our perspectives and challenging our own beliefs. The human experience is a tapestry woven from both the seen and the unseen. We crave logic, explanations, yet we're drawn to the mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp. Whether we find comfort in fate, fear in the unknown, or hope in the miraculous, mystical beliefs shape us in ways we may never fully comprehend. They color our perceptions, influencing how we interact with the world and those around us. They challenge us to confront our deepest fears and embrace the unknown with open hearts and curious minds. So the next time you feel a shiver down your spine or a sense of wonder at the unexplainable, remember this: you're not alone. Embrace the mystery, explore the shadows, and let the unseen forces guide you towards your own unique truth.